All right, I decided to challenge myself to go to 4 Goodwills in one day on their 50% off sale day. So my Goodwill does 50% off sale days every month on a Saturday. It's usually in the middle, but sometimes it's in the beginning. But all the Goodwills in my area do it. My Goodwill bins does not do it every month, but they have it like every 3 months or so, whether it's all weekend 50% off. If you pay the $5 or whatever, you can either pay one time as like a membership thing, except they switched over to a new system and it didn't really work out the last time, and I had to pay $5 every time that I checked out. I went every day of that sale. I mean, 50% off at the bins, that's crazy. But it is what it is. I mean, you pay $5, but you're literally saving like $50. Example for me, I usually get $100 worth, so like 45 pounds, that equals 2. So paying $5 to save 50, so in total save 45, like duh, that's a no-brainer to me. But some people are like, no, I'm not gonna pay $5 because I'm already paying for this stuff. And I'm like, but you're literally gonna save money, but you do you. Anyway, so yeah, I went to my regular Goodwill 50% off sale this month, and it was kind of crazy. So here's what I got. And when I say crazy, I literally waited in line 30 minutes at each store. Like, I usually go to the one that's down the road from me if I go to the 50% off, because it's usually so crazy and I don't really find that good of stuff on the 50% off days. And I've never waited in line that long. So I don't know if everybody just knew about it this time and not the other times or something, but it was literally crazy. Like, I probably could have went to more, but I had stuff to do in the evening if I didn't have to wait in line. But you know, I did get some stuff for my $10 into $10,000 challenge. I know it feels like I'm kind of technically breaking the rules because I also sourced for just not the challenge. I don't know. If you don't like me doing it this way, I don't really know what to tell you, because I don't have a lot of time to go thrifting, and I can't just, this is like a side thing for the channel to do this challenge and kind of see how fast that $10 can add up. So it's kind of different from when, like, my regular business that I still have to keep running, and I'm not just gonna run off the $10 challenge at this point. But yeah, I don't know. I might be like, oh, this is for the challenge, and kind of toss it to the side, and then you guys gotta go watch that video to see. You gotta watch that video to see what I got for that challenge and see how quickly it sells and how we're moving through and snowballing all these sales, adding more sales in, and getting to $10,000. But this is just what I got. Heading into my favorite place. Can I get this Harley? Just a regular Harley, no store or anything. Super cute. $8.99, but half off. And there's no cards, so this is gonna be difficult for me to show you, but new tag Barefoot Dreams again, $8.99, half off. Then this one for ThredUp, it's a new tag Adriana Papel dress. We should sell that, I don't know, probably $90 or so, and I'll get like a $30 payout. And then a Sherry Hill dress. Homecoming is coming up on Valentine's Day. This is super cute for that, so yeah, no cards, so it's a little difficult to do everything, but we're trying. That's super cute. I get that for myself, but it has stains. Harry Potter, anybody? Supposed to be digging into this. Yeah, put these on yet, but whatever. Right. I got these corkies out of that. Not bad. Okay, here's the status of my cart. I'm not sure if this is real. I'm gonna get it. Not part of the challenge because I'm not sure if it's real. But $4.50 is half off. And then these free people are a tag. Suggested retail is $2.50, but it's $17.99 half off. And this is an older tag, so sadly I'm gonna pass on it, but it's super cute. And then we have a Carhartt. This is Barefoot Dreams. Yoda, whatever the heck you say it. Sort of dressed pretty quickly in this brand, but this is just a top. Then we have a Free People. Show Me Your Moo. And this Barefoot Dreams is for myself, so that won't count. And then I showed earlier the corkies and the Olakai. Let's see. Let's go check out and see what the total price is. These Olakai are still for sale online for $120. So let's see. That's what's available. Ooh, some soles. These are size, what? 9. So, looks to be around 25 to 40, depending. Not bad. Let's see. These corkies. That's not it. I hate when it does this. You can't click on what you actually want. Nope, not it again. But like similar, around 30 or so, I would say. And they're $5.99 and half off of that, so. Let's go. It's $4.99, but half off. You gotta be kidding me. I just found Vuori within the t-shirts. There's this one little spot there, but $6.99. Extra large. That is definitely coming home with me. Okay, so this Goodwill isn't in as good of area as the other two, but this is Goodwill number 3. So let's see what we can find here. Hey, we have this Ramy Brook though. $6.99. It's half off. Super cute. Those super cute Janie and Jack shoes for kids. For $19.99. I'm gonna pass on that. Even on half price. Okay, so here's my bags. Wasn't that bad. Got 2 hard goods. I'm going to show them later. The line was just so long, honestly. I got hungry, so I was like, I'm just going to get in line and get going. But yeah, I'll show you the haul. Okay, so I got these like contemporary IKEA candle holders. And then there's NASCAR's time. Probably going to go to my cousin, but I'll look up comps before I give it to him because it is vintage. Okay, picking up these super cute Wolokai shoes. Should be, what is that price over there? $5.99. Looking not marked. Good deal. What about picking these up at not $19.99 or half off of that either? Not one, but 2 super cute athlete tops. A nice size, so I might keep them. But at $3.50 each, they should resell for $20. Sorrel boots. Except they're all, yeah, a lot of discoloration going on, but they look hardly worn besides that. But $24.99. Even though this is a great wedge style high knee, they will not perform that well. Pass. Okay, vintage Disney. Goofy patches on the sleeves. Goose-proof handyman service on the back. So it says $12.99, but it is half off. So I'm gonna put it in my cart and we'll see. Make sure the buttons are there. And we'll see if it's worth getting, but it's so cute. Yes. Great score. Lemon. And a size. Huh. Usually it's in this pocket. Interesting. Oh, these rip tags there. This is size 8 inch, my size. But I think these will do pretty well. They are cropped, but $4.50. Good for me. Alright, so going to the Goodwill closest to my house. Try not to step on the ice. But I'm just gonna pop in real quick because I got somewhere to be in about 40 minutes. Hopefully the line's not that long. I'm just trying not to step on the ice. But yeah, I'm not thinking I'm gonna find much here, but just because I always come here, and I was here not too long ago, but you never know. New things get put out every day, so we will see. Man, we've heard some birds, but I feel like it's just not a great style. And there's just free people. I'm not loving, it's a romper, but I'm not loving it too much. My instincts used to be really cool, but it's kind of like metal style, skinny, zip at the ankles, and it's gray wash. It's just not in anymore. If these were like wider leg, something like that, I'd definitely pick them up for. I'd pick up the wide leg for $6.99. It's half off today, but. No, I'm gonna pass. Alright, the first item I found in here was women sweatpants. great condition. Who knows what size? But I'll find that out later. Because they're $6.99 and it is half off, so $3.50, perfect. Little spot there. I think I can get that out. If not, it might be my size and I'll keep them. Okay, so I picked up these Fleo shorts. They sell pretty consistently. They're like $20-$25. Sunday vest, joggers, they're cute, probably $25 or $30. Lulu, and this lava blue men's like baby carrier shirt. I have one for sale. It's gotten some attention, but I don't think it's sold yet because it's short sleeve, so hopefully it will, and maybe they'll bundle this one with it too. I'm gonna look at the hard goods and then I gotta go. Alright, we are done with the 4th Goodwill on their 50% off sales day. Gotta make sure I don't step on the damn ice. Fall on the ice, I should say. But, alright. We'll either film the haul tonight or tomorrow, so I might be in a different outfit. Don't come at me, but see you then. So I usually don't do hard goods, but something just spoke to me about this. There's no brand or anything, but it is a barometer, and it has like a cardinal, a blue jay, and a hummingbird. It's just really cute. It obviously, I mean, I don't think the barometer works. I don't really understand how that would work, but just for some decor. That's how it looks on the back. Like I said, no brand or anything, and I'm not even sure if it's vintage. I couldn't find any exact comps on it when I did a quick Google Lens search, so it's pretty dusty. But it was $3.99, so half off of that. What is that? $2.50, $2.49 basically, but plus tax. So then we have this super cool vintage Walt Disney World Goofy shirt. It has some patches on the side. I said earlier that I was gonna look it up, and then I kind of just forgot to look it up, but vintage Disney usually does pretty well for me. Goofy's Garage on the back, or service, whatever it said. And it's a size XL, but it was $12.99. So that's pretty high, even 50% off, still $6.50, but I think it's adorable. Oh, this Carhartt is for my husband, and same with this Carhartt, just a basic t-shirt that he likes to wear for work. These are part of my challenge, so you gotta go watch that video. This is a Lululemon polo shirt. Like earlier in the video, you see me like checking this out because I'm like, is this legit? Because like, you know, usually it's a longer tag and they just left the size tag there, so it's kind of weird, but I checked it all over. There's the logo. It is legit, but it was $4.99, so $2.50. Amazing. Then we have another thing for my challenge video. Then I picked up these, and it is not showing good with that backlight there, but these are Athleta Trekkie North shorts. These usually sell pretty well for me. They were a size 0, so that's kind of a little bit of a gamble, but they're a big size 0. Like I would say that this is probably equivalent to a 28, and they do have some stretch. And they were $3.50 then on sale. Then I got this Adriana Papel dress that was new with the tag. It was $14.99, so $7.50 on sale. I am gonna send it to ThredUp because Adriana Papel sells very, very well there, especially if it's new with tags. And this is a very, very cute springy piece for the upcoming season. I believe they should probably list it around $100, but I'm hoping just to honestly get at least like a $40 payout from that. Just, you know, basically zero work. My videos are probably not in order of like when I got the items. I filmed with my Meta glasses, and also, I'm sorry I got my hair in there. I was trying to be like inconspicuous filming, you know, with all those people around, and I didn't want to be bothered and anyone asking me anything or looking at me weird. So my hair got in the way a little bit. I tried my hardest to keep it behind my ear, but in some of those clips, I'm so sorry. My hair got in the way, but where was I going with this anyway? Oh, I don't think they're in the order because my Meta glasses imported them weird, because they kind of died, and so they like import on Wi-Fi mostly, and it's the fastest way, and if the app is open, so that's usually when I do it at home. But yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, it's still all there, whatever. Then I got this mini Sherry Hill dress. I think this is perfect for Valentine's Day or homecoming season or prom, anything like that. It is a size 2, so a little bit smaller than I would like, and on sale it was $7.50, but these usually go pretty well for $100 or so. And I got these athlete, I got 2 of these. This one is in an off-white color. Looked over it pretty well if there was no staining. What they mark it, $6.99, so $3.50 on sale. I might try these on and see if I like them for working out, but probably not. This brand does sell consistently for me. A top should do about $20-$25. Athlete again, or however you say that, I don't know. And this was the same, $3.50. This is like my color though, like I love this purple, so we'll see. I usually don't really like too much crop stuff, but we'll see. This is for my challenge video. I totally forgot about these. They're so cute. They just rolled out of a clothing item and I totally forgot about. They're not marked or anything, so I don't know if they're handmade or not, but they're just super cute, and they were 99 cents each. I'll probably sell them together because it looks like, you know, got a little mommy and baby kind of thing. So $1 for both of them. And then I got this vintage little baby doll. I forget what her name was, but only 50 cents. I think she should be able to flip pretty easily for $12 to $15. I don't know if this is actually like her original outfit or not, and if it's a dress, I don't know, but she does have some discoloration, but she is from Remco, and she's from 1966, so she's pretty old. And then we got this Harley Davidson, and like I said, it doesn't have like where it's from or anything like that, which in my opinion these pieces do better. People want just the Harley brand and not necessarily from wherever, unless it's somewhere cool. Maybe like I had something from Alaska or Las Vegas, Hawaii, you know, places people don't really get to go to, but somewhere like lame like Indiana where I live, like, you know, it just kind of is meh unless it's some kind of really cool piece. But these genuinely have a higher ASP for me, and it was $4.50 on sale. And we got this 4XL Carhartt that has a little bit of glitter on it, so hopefully that comes off in the wash. But Carhartt plus size men's does super well for me. Not for a ton, but it's a very consistent seller and usually goes pretty fast, for about $20-$25. And this was $4.50. Then I don't usually like to pick up a lot of Barefoot Dreams anymore. Like I said before, unless it's new with tags or I don't know, something really special, like there's Their sweaters don't do too well anymore. People want them for $20, $25. They used to go for like $60, $70, but it just got oversaturated. But this is more of like a dress, I would say. It's not a robe, or it might honestly, I don't know what they'll classify this as. I didn't really look it up, but I'm going against my own rules. I'm not looking it up, but it was $4.50, and it is oversized. And honestly, I might try it on. Probably not, but yeah, I haven't seen one of these out in a while, so you know, I'm not gonna say be on the lookout for their dresses, but their pajamas are still doing pretty well. It's not too much their sweaters unless they're new with tags. And like I said earlier, this Leota top, I had a dress sell fairly quickly for me. This was $4.50, and I think this is just a very nice piece to have in your wardrobe. Yeah, I think it'll go quickly for like $25. Not a lot of these are like bangers, you know. I more or less picked those out for my challenge video, but I can do that. It's my rules. But these are usually consistent sellers for me, and you know, all of it adds up. On sale days, you gotta pick what you know. Then I got this Free People sleeveless button-down dress for $3.50 on sale. And here's this Christian Dior. If anybody wants to have their input in here, if it is real or not, like I said, I'm not really sure. And this isn't for the challenge or anything, but it was $4.50. If not, honestly, it's kind of cozy. I might still wear it. It's cute. And then I got this Show Me Your Moo sweater. I heard animal print is back, so hopefully that is true. More or less the giraffe print is back, not necessarily this cheetah or leopard print, but this is very cozy, and honestly I would wear it. And I don't really find Show Me Your Moo out and about in my thrift store, so I kind of just have to grab it when I see it. But it was $4.50 on sale. Oh, and this is a Barefoot Dreams for myself, because I have the matching bottoms, and now I have a complete set. And this is another Free People dress. This kind of like flowy long sleeve dress does pretty well in the early fall. It doesn't have the size tag, but that's okay. I can measure that. And it was only $4.50. And then I know Christmas is over, and that's usually when this would sell the best, but people buy Christmas all year round. It is a handmade sleigh by, I believe it says Elsie, in 1974. I just thought that was a really, really cute piece. And I see it selling on Etsy for maybe $20 or so, but it was only $2. And then, as I showed earlier, these Olokai shoes. I don't usually find Olokai, so I was pretty excited. That lace does have some discoloration. Other than that, they are in pretty good condition. Just will have to do a little light scrubbing around the leather here. But as we looked at comps, I think they should go for about $30. And they were $5.99, I believe. Yeah, they were $5.99, so $2.99 then. And that would be the same for these Corkies little sandals. Very good condition, no wear really shown on the footbed or on the sole. Just a little bit of scuffing and discoloration on the inside there. and a little here that I can probably wipe off. But like I said in the video, I think they're about $25 and I paid $2.99, $3. I picked up this Fabletics new with tags hoodie. It is a size large. Let's see what it's called. It's called the Megan LaRux Pullover in Shining Armor. It retailed for $55. And I got it for $4.50. Not expecting big money from this, maybe $20, $25. But again, I gotta do what I know on sale days. And again, another Fabletics, which I usually do not pick up unless I'm at the bins. And I sell to Plato's Closet or something really sustainable. But this is another jacket size large, so maybe someone will bundle. And this is called the Tory Cropped Seamless Jacket in a very cute orange color. It retailed for $50, so maybe I will get 20 for this. And it was $3.50. And here's this super cute Ramy Brook. Is it a dress? Yes, dress. That was only $3.50, size medium. I haven't looked up the specific style, but I can usually sell Ramy Brook for about $100 for their dresses. But again, that's style dependent, so we will see. Like I said, I picked this up for my cousin. Does not have great sell-through rate at all, but he likes NASCAR and especially vintage NASCAR, so he said he wanted it. And what you could barely see in my video because of my hair getting in the way are these Lululemon sweatpants. I never found the size dot, but when I take pictures I'll get to that. But I do have to get out some stains, and if I don't get them out, then I'm gonna wear them myself because they look about my size, so not that big a deal. $3.50. And these Fleo shorts, these sell consistently for me for about $20, and they were $3.50. They had another pair, but they weren't as nice as these, so I left them behind. And like I said, these Sunday Best joggers, they were $3.50. Sunday Best is sold at Aritzia, and that is a very popular retailer. Sunday Best is one of their most popular brands, aside from Wilfred, and TNA is also sold there, but I think these will do pretty well, especially in this bright orange color. And then we have the Lalaboo, this baby carrier, like the baby goes right in this front pocket here for dads. Like I said, I have a gray one for sale that hasn't sold yet, but I listed it right before winter, so they're not really carrying their babies in short sleeves right now. But it was $3.50, so maybe someone will bundle them up. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you would have picked up and what you wouldn't have picked up from this 50% off sale. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Bye!